Hello, so this is my awareness raising activity, which I'm calling the monster making activity. So, my class is going to be intermediate English learners from the ages of 14 to 18 that attend a language school in Japan. Okay, so this is my monster making activity. I would first prime the topic by showing the student a chart of monster features and explain the vocabulary words of these features. And then I would instruct everyone to draw a monster on a piece of paper. I would also explain to students that they should draw features that they would be comfortable explaining to somebody else. And I would also make sure that they don't show their drawing to anybody else. Then the students are going to pair up and they are going to take turns describing their monster to their partner as their partner tries to draw the monster based off of the descriptions that you are giving them. And so if the drawer is ever confused, they should stop and ask and tell the explainer that they need more clarification. So after this, they're going to swap roles and do the same thing over again. And at the end, they are going to compare the monster that they originally drew to the one that was drawn based off of their spoken descriptions, and then see how similar those monsters are going to be to each other. Most likely, they're going to be pretty different. And students are encouraged to take their time afterwards to discuss the differences between their monster drawings and why the monster that was created based off of the description has those different features. Okay, so the relevancy of this activity and the components of it, I would say that the words that I pre-teach would be words like horns, scales, fur, and claws, and those words I feel that I would need to pre-teach just in case they want their monsters to have those features, but they don't really know how to describe those features, because I don't think those words are necessarily things that students of this level might know. And I also don't think that these words are irrelevant words, though, because there are animals that have these features, like there are many animals with scales, there are many animals with a tail, many animals with claws, many animals with horns. So it would tie into vocabulary for animals. And also, I think that if this was tied into a lesson that was already Halloween themed, then the students could, in conjunction, learn about American Halloween culture. And I think that could be really fun for students that may be really interested in American culture. So, the objective of the raising raising of awareness is to let students become aware of that skill gap and in their knowledge. And this is similar to the activity that was talked about in the lecture, where students are prompted to explain situations to each other as other students listen, and then the listening students are to put the pictures like in the correct order. And my activity is kind of based off of that idea. So, since my activity is a situation where students have to draw what is described to them orally and then have a conversation about if there was a gap in understanding, I think that conversation that they will have to have about whether there was a gap in understanding how to describe something, or if there was a gap in understanding the actual spoken descriptions from the drawer's side, I think that's really important in understanding what it feels like to mean something but not be specific enough for whatever reason and become misunderstood. I think that's very important, so that they can go back and fix those things. And They can also discuss how they could have changed how they had communicated with each other for their picture to come out as they would have wanted. And I think this will effectively heighten their awareness. Okay, thank you.